All right. I think we're live.
No, it's not live because it's not on my subscriptions right now.
Well, here, reload it. Let's readjust this. It says we're live, so yeah, we are live. We are a go.
Oh,
All right. Well, it's on this one.
What's your account?
No, this is a different account. I'm watching on here. All right. I'm gonna be able to read the comments on here. Jeanette, how you doing? All right. Are you ready? So, oh my gosh, this camera, we're trying to work a lot of things out here, but this camera is not a good thing here. Are we not live? I'm seeing it on mine.
I'm not seeing it here.
All right. Said yes.
Well,
all right.
It's working.
If it's working, then we're going to go. So, in today's, or is it going?
It is, right. But I couldn't get it for my subscriptions. So.
Well, hopefully everyone's able to find it. Obviously, Jeanette is here, so I don't know, Janet. I don't know if I'm saying your name wrong. Sorry. But, all right. So, in today's matchup, we have the Mega Kaiju versus Godzilla Part 2 or Godzilla 2019. Okay, it's working. All right, good. So, I will be taking the side of the Mega Kaiju.
And I will obviously be taking the side of Godzilla.
Yeah, the Godzilla 2019, also the Godzilla 2014, but, just combining them. And, is that right?
Well, yeah, no, Godzilla 2014 and Godzilla King of the Monsters, that's the same Godzilla, just, obviously, Godzilla King of the Monsters came out in 2019.
Yeah. And so, obviously, that Godzilla was upgraded in Godzilla King of the Monsters, so that's why Part 2 is definitely necessary. And obviously, the whole movie, we haven't even done a matchup really discussing that yet. But basically, to state the Mega Kaiju first, obviously this is stuff we already know, but the Mega Kaiju is standing at right around 500 feet tall, according to the official Pacific Rim stats, which I got that off of the Pacific Rim movie. It was released, and the top spine of the Mega Kaiju is at 500 feet, so that's what I'm going with. And standing at 500 feet and 8,000 tons, approximately 8,000 tons, which is another thing. We'll definitely get into that later. But
so your size?
Yeah.
Well, the size of Godzilla from the website I'm looking at, which is, I think, Godzilla
Wiki.
Yeah, the wiki page, which is pretty accurate, I would think, as far as stats go. And it says that Godzilla is 393 feet tall, and apparently 582 feet, I guess, lengthwise.
Yeah.
And then as far as weight goes, this is saying that he's right around 99,000 tons.
Yeah, which is something I'll probably have to bring that up later with a thing I have to debunk the weight difference, because I have had a problem with that for a while, and if you watch my channel. But I have some evidence that might be able to reveal that is not that big of a difference. But basically, why don't you? Should I go into that now? Should I go to that point now?
Just going to your point.
Okay, so basically, before we get into it's part of the matchup. So obviously, the weight difference is something I've had a problem with for a while, in saying that basically Godzilla in all of the MonsterVerse kaijus are like way heavier than all the Pacific Rim ones. And that's basically something that people have been stating as something that would totally beat the Pacific Rim Jaegers or Kaijus right away, is just in that fact alone. But I did find this interesting post here, if I could find it. Yeah, it's right here. It shows a crater in Arizona, which obviously we're getting into very realistic things here, but obviously the weight is realistic in that aspect. So this is a big point. It says this crater in Arizona was caused by a 30-meter wide, 100,000 ton meteor, and the meteor impact was 1 kilometer wide and 200 meters deep. And if you remember that, and then remember when Godzilla was falling out of the sky, Ghidorah dropped him out of the sky, and he fell really high. I mean, he was like in orbit and came down and crashed. And there was no meteor, like there was no crater, is what I'm saying. So basically, that debunks the weight difference.
But that's a real world example.
Well, yeah, I know. But if you think about it, Godzilla, who's right around 100,000 tons, falls from the sky.
Yeah, but that's not from outer space.
And people were able to, he was pretty flipping close.
That's not from
He's pretty close.
universe. That was way King Ghidorah just took him like up into the sky.
Okay,
and
that
then,
was
like,
that was a
dropped
lot
him.
higher
Not-
in the sky. That was a lot higher in the sky. But
With our
it was
cat outdoors.
yeah, our cat is breaking down our. But that was pretty high up in the sky. That was close to orbit, basically. And if you see here, this crater right there is what was formed.
This. I don't know. I'm
It's
not
a very
really buying
realistic
this
example, Jake, but we have to go over it. I mean, we have to.
So
But all right, but here, let me read some of the super chats. All right, we got T-Ray Rex. How you doing? We got XSG Adrian. What's going on? Godzilla and dinosaurs. What's going on? Godzilla beat Mei Kaiju 110. Yep. Yeah, obviously, definitely overwhelmingly, people definitely think, especially on our channel, that Godzilla would beat Mei Kaiju.
thank you guys for the support.
Especially from the last video, our last Godzilla vs. Mei Kaiju video.
I mean,
one of the bigger
it
videos.
also just. I mean, there's a million examples of reasons why I think Godzilla would win this
Yeah,
battle.
why don't you go into that?
I mean, obviously, I think in the last one, Godzilla King of the Monsters, his speed got really increased a lot, so he's really agile. I mean, you could just I've listed off his strengths. I feel like in a lot of the videos we've done, so I feel like just repeating some of the ones like the atomic breath, obviously. I mean, I really this list here isn't really as specific as I was hoping. There's like the durability is a big one, and obviously if he's able to go atomic mode, like in Godzilla King of the Monsters, he could beat anything in existence. I mean, if he goes or what's it, Fire Godzilla mode? If he goes Fire Godzilla mode, it's lights out. But he doesn't even need to go that far to beat King or not King Ghidorah, obviously King Ghidorah. To beat the Mega Kaiju. I just think that obviously it would be a decent fight. I'm not saying it would just be a one punch knockout like in the whatever movie that was. The Jason Bourne thing. It's not like that, but.
Well, yeah.
I think it's like Atomic Breath would do a little bit of damage, but then I just think over time I feel like Godzilla would be smarter than the Mega Kaiju. I don't know.
Okay, well, yeah, and that is something that obviously going over the things, the Mega Kaiju has the thundering roar, which is you see displayed in the beginning of that movie. He explodes buildings with just his roar, and I mean that's impressive on its own. And the Mega Kaiju also has
right there.
Okay, it was pretty close, but like I said, it's impressive, and it moves cars. I mean that's just the roar.
Moves cars.
Yes, moves cars just with the roar, but. And then the deadly tails from the Mega Kaiju are just unbelievable.
How about this?
You cannot deny it.
How about this one? Okay, so Godzilla, in the first Godzilla, this is 2014. I don't even know what it was.
Right.
Shake, excuse me. So he gets in the ocean, and the water recedes. It's like a monsoon.
Yeah.
And all the water sucks back just from Godzilla getting into getting into the water.
Okay.
So that's a major. So just him getting. So him
that
just
happened once. It only happened once.
Showing up to Hawaii. I think it was Hawaii.
Yeah.
Like a monsoon or monsoon. A tsunami basically occurs. It's just crazy. I mean that just shows his size. So yeah, Mega Kaiju can make cars move, but Godzilla can do a lot of stuff.
Okay, like I said with the cars, that was only the growl. That was only the growl, and he wasn't even trying to destroy anything. He was just growling. Cars moving. That's just the start, and then that's just the thundering roar, and then the absorption redistribution power is just that's the best thing. Is that even Godzilla's atomic breath, he could shoot that. Godzilla would absorb it, send it right back to him.
Let me just
and
say,
that's what happened. Yeah, I mean, let's read some of these.
Trey Rex or T-Ray Rex, Ghidorah and Mega Kaiju hybrid. That would be a major. Hopefully, in the future, we'll get these universes to cross over, which they've hinted at multiple times before. To where they may actually do that, or not only that, not just a hybrid, but what would you guys like to see about like King Ghidorah and Mega Kaiju fighting side by side?
Well, I was actually thinking about that matchup, and I honestly
like them fighting together against Godzilla and other guys.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think Fire Godzilla can literally take down anything, and that's the point where I feel like Fire Godzilla. Obviously, Fire Godzilla would beat Mega Kaiju. I mean, I could agree with that. Because Fire Godzilla is just stupidly overpowered. Not stupidly, but you understand what I mean. Just way too overpowered, and nothing could stop. Because it was basically Godzilla and Mothra combined. And Mothra is already a beast by herself. And, yeah. I mean, But and I mean, okay, and I also said I had the Mega Kaiju beating King Ghidorah, which obviously in these certain matchups we pick a side really strongly, for the video. But I really do think the Mega Kaiju could beat King Ghidorah, and I know King Ghidorah or Mega Kaiju could beat Godzilla in this fight. And mainly, let's just go to the first example. Obviously, if the weight isn't a difference, the Mega Kaiju has over 100 feet advantage on Godzilla. And obviously, we can't just point to the fact that he is Godzilla. Like, he can't just win just because he's Godzilla. This is a realistic scenario here. As realistic as it gets. That the Mega Kaiju is over 100 feet taller, has the deadly tails that are able to stab through Jaegers and just throw them. And the example with Guardian Bravo. Remember Guardian Bravo charges at the Mega Kaiju stupidly in Pacific Rim Uprising? He's able to anticipate his hit and swing him around and destroy the Jaeger just like that. And that is a very impressive feat. And we were talking about the intelligence. I think that gives his intelligence a boost up right there. He's able to anticipate Guardian's hit. I mean, that takes some major intelligence there, you have to admit.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not saying Mega Kaiju is as stupid as a lot of the other monsters that have fought in these universes. It's pretty intelligent for the most part, but Godzilla is obviously Godzilla. It's like the Batman of the kaiju world, basically, in my opinion. Like, I mean, obviously, Godzilla's the main character, so obviously he's not going to really die in most movies.
Yeah.
But, I mean, a major point that I can make is that his status right now is he's alive. Mega Kaiju is dead.
Yes.
Here's the body count. Godzilla has killed 2 Mutos, basically.
Yeah.
Right? He whipped one with his tail into a building.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
And then he blew atomic breath into one's mouth and ripped the head off. That's 2 things that we know of on screen. And then obviously in the last one he killed the King Ghidorah, but he killed King Ghidorah with the Fire Godzilla form, which, I mean, that's basically unstoppable. If it wasn't really a fight, he just had waves basically disintegrate.
He couldn't even give it 2 miles of it.
Like, his wings disintegrated before he even got over to him.
Yeah, King Ghidorah didn't stand a chance.
But that's still his power, and obviously he got some help with
Yeah, he got some help. Yeah,
he got some help from like Mothra and stuff. But I just think, I guess other skills. The tail, I think he uses his tail a lot. The atomic breath, I just said. I'm not sure exactly what kind of like skin he has, but I'm pretty sure he has armored plates and stuff, like the spikes on his back.
Well,
He doesn't use those really in fight, but that is part of, like, I don't know, like, I feel like that would be...
he has armor, but Mega Kaiju also has a lot of armor.
And
it's just 3 Kaijus.
Okay, the run in King of the Monsters, when he's running at King Ghidorah at the end, that run going towards King Ghidorah, or towards the Mega Kaiju, I think he would take him back, but I'd like to see him on screen at once. Like, we haven't seen him on screen.
Well, yeah.
And that's the biggest thing for me right now. It's like, imagining, like, the Mega Kaiju looks so big against the Jaegers, but Godzilla's bigger than the Jaegers, so...
Well, yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, and obviously the Jaegers do look really small compared to the Mega Kaiju, but...
Here's another big point right here. Energy absorption and projection. So, you know how, like, Mega Kaiju in Uprising uses this, like, force, and, like, you see him, like...
Yeah,
it generates, then he hits. I wonder if Godzilla could use that. Okay, so it like goes through Mega Kaiju, then it goes through Godzilla. It just keeps going back and forth.
It keeps going back and forth. Okay, we've never seen that before.
It says right here: intelligence, senses, stamina, energy absorption and projection, strength in combat, obviously.
Yeah.
And if he had to, it says the one weakness Godzilla has is his gills. I don't know if that's really a weakness.
Gills. Well, yeah, obviously in the water, we're not going to
That's
the water.
the other thing.
Yeah.
Godzilla can do this fight in multiple areas, on land and in water. That was a major thing in King of the Monsters, in my opinion, was when he basically destroyed King Ghidorah. And now he did catch him off guard a little bit, but he in the fight in the ocean, he was winning that fight. And he ripped the head off of King Ghidorah in the water before the oxygen destroyer just ended that fight. Right there.
Yeah, well, I agree, but we are not going in the water for this battle for sure, because obviously it's a different scenario. We never saw the Mega Kaiju in the water. Obviously, the Kaijus can fight in the water. If you saw the first Pacific Rim, they're able to do some major damage in there, and basically, and I wanted to go over basically what the Mega Kaiju did, because the Mega Kaiju came into this battle and he was outnumbered 4-1, and he was able to take down 4 extremely what do you call it? Extremely advanced Jaegers. And like I said, he was able to anticipate Guardian Bravo's hit, which shows extreme intelligence, and was able to take slices and hits like directly to the face from some of the Jaegers, and shows extreme durability. And basically, the way he died is something that literally Gypsy Avenger went up into the atmosphere and came down in a Jaeger bomb. I mean, that's like getting hit by an asteroid. Like, how are you supposed to survive getting hit by an asteroid? I mean, you can't really. And that was after everything else.
But I know. But he didn't really fight any kaiju though. Like obviously
well,
the
yeah.
Jaegers are good fighters, but you've never seen the Mega Kaiju fight against another kaiju.
Well, you've never seen Mega Kaiju fight against any other kaijus, but these Jaegers are designed to destroy kaijus after
Which
years
is why they've been
of
destroyed in so many times in
well,
these movies.
Okay, but the last one, Jake, it was because of the unexperienced pilots. That's why. And that's the thing. I think more experienced pilots might have stood a better chance, but I still think that he would be able to get Godzilla in the end. But here, let me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
respond
read
to some comments here.
Yeah, I'm gonna respond to some of the commentary off screen as I'm looking on this thing. King of Random, what's going on?
I'm sure we hit everyone.
Yeah,
Like
Janet still, T-Ray, Rex, UK
Darth
reactions.
Tank, thank you. Godzilla for the win. I agree.
Yeah, but Janet, see Mega Kaiju, that, and then isn't the mine.
Make sure you name off each channel.
Yeah, XSG Adrian, thanks for being here. Titan of Serpents, thanks for being here.
Trey Rex. Godzilla's only weakness. Hey,
Trey Rex.
Exactly. That's what I actually just read that. Yep. Apparently his skills. I've never really. Has any monster ever used those skills against him? I'm not sure if I remember that being used in either one of the films so far.
But see, that's the thing. Is the and I don't really know.
How about this here? I'm gonna ask a question here.
Okay.
So guys, this is kind of off the topic, but it's on the topic, but not on this video's topic. Who would win, Godzilla and King Kong, fighting against King Ghidorah and Mega Kaiju?
Okay, well that's. I mean.
What?
I mean, I just think that's unfair, but I mean, you never know.
Unfair.
I mean, I think King Ghidorah and Mega Kaiju combined is just.
Well, we haven't seen King
but...
Kong yet, in the size he's going to be for this Godzilla versus Kong movie, but.
Well, yeah.
That duo is going to be. There we go. We got one. I
mean, Godzilla and
Darth
King
Tank
Kong,
agree again.
Godzilla and King Kong are both immensely
I just think
powerful.
I mean, obviously, in the movie's sake, they would win.
I just realized my face is being covered up by the comments. If you have comments on, you're watching this in full screen. My face is covered. It's fine. Okay, but basically, I'll try to stand up a little more.
Yeah, that's true. Because obviously, King Ghidorah now is going to have what the two metal heads plus the one that they saved.
Well, yeah, we don't know what's going to go on now because I mean, it could be some hybrid type of King Ghidorah. Which I mean, they have to bring him back.
Oh,
King Kong.
Did the Mutos? Is it Mutos or Mutos?
It's Muto. I mean, it's the same thing. It's fine.
So the Mutos actually slashed. I guess it must have. I probably did.
Yeah, well, yeah, they were slicing him, and he did bleed, so it must have been that. Even though, I mean, the Mutos, though, I heard they were the thing that took out Godzilla's species almost to extinction in the first place. So, obviously, I mean, they are very deadly to start with, but maybe I'd have to look back at it. But, King Ghidorah refused. Yeah, well, I mean, I definitely think, I mean, Godzilla and Kong are obviously two iconic monsters, and they're very powerful, obviously, so I don't know. But yeah, basically, we basically went over the main points of Mega Kaiju and Year for Godzilla, and obviously, Godzilla is an immensely powerful being, obviously, and it's a major character, and has done a lot. Now, obviously, Fire Godzilla, Burning Godzilla would be unstoppable, and I can accept that. But that was Mothra and Godzilla combined. It was just unbelievable how powerful he was in that moment. But I definitely think the Mega Kaiju he's the King Ghidorah of the Pacific Rim universe, in my opinion, because he's 3 kaijus combined, and King Ghidorah's 3 heads. And it's really crazy how similar of a height they are. And these are universes, they announced their movies at the same time. Like Pacific Rim Uprising and Godzilla King of the Monsters, their titles were released on the same day, isn't that right? Literally the same day. Remember you said when they were both announced?
What?
Like Pacific Rim Uprising and Godzilla King of the Monsters, they were announced at the same exact time.
Well, yeah, and obviously the Legendary thing is huge. I mean, they're both produced by Legendary, and it's an easy crossover in my opinion. I mean, they could do anything they want with that. I feel like to make it seamless, and I think it could. I mean, I have bunch of ideas for why I think they could connect the universes. But I mean, obviously, I just think that'd be an easy addition into the universe, like having the Jaegers come through like a portal. I mean, there's the Pacific Rim, like they go through the portal,
Well,
they
yeah.
could open up somewhere else. Like I just think there's a bunch of ideas they could do with that. That hopefully, I'm excited to see what they do. But
Well, yeah, and did anyone notice in Pacific Rim Uprising that there is a shot of when they're looking at what Obsidian Fury came from, and you see the Muto head, and like you see the Muto, you see Gigan, you see all of these different kaiju heads, like as types that they've encountered, and that's something I showed you the other day. I never noticed that. That crossover is insane. I need to do a video about that because I don't think anyone's really seen that before. You see the exact Muto's head.
Did you do a video on that?
No, I didn't. Because I don't know. I for some reason I thought that someone saw this already or something. It was just crazy, and the connection. You know, I gotta pull up a picture right now.
This is actually pretty crazy. If you ever pause that scene in Pacific Rim Uprising, there's pictures of Godzilla monsters in there, or kaiju in there.
Yeah, it's really crazy. I never realized this, and this connection is just insane. And I really hope I can find a picture here of this, because when I saw this, I thought it wasn't real, and then I actually watched back the movie and paused it at this part, and it was actually true.
That would be interesting. Godzilla versus Thor.
Yeah, here it is. All right, first I'll respond to comments here, and then I'll show you this picture. So, wait, let me scroll up here. I'm off to the side because I'm reading off this other thing. Godzilla and Kong. All right, I already read that. I see a hybrid between Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Destroya, Space Godzilla, and Kaiju. Goodness, that'd be an unstoppable force. Hybrid between Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Destroya, Space Godzilla, and Kaiju.
Wow.
Mechagodzilla versus King Ghidorah. The Mutos are the only ones that have used Godzilla's skills weakness against him. King Ghidorah kind of does in the Battle of Boston when he triple bites Godzilla. Yeah, that was a heck of a move there. King Ghidorah versus Mind Flayer. Who is Mind Flayer? I don't know. Who is that?
I would love to see that. Godzilla versus John Wick. I honestly think John Wick would win that fight somehow.
Well, if he kills his dog, he's not going to win.
He would find a way to win that.
Yeah, if someone wants to let me know, I don't know who the Mind... Oh, it's from Stranger Things. Is that the... Okay.
Oh,
well, you know, that's not a easy fight, because that's a totally different ball game, for sure. Mutos were millions of years fighting experience against Godzilla species. Yeah, that's what... I remember reading about that. You think about Godzilla, MCU, DCU, and Pacific Rim crossover. I mean, obviously the MCU one is definitely something. MCU and DCU is something I've wanted to see forever, but so many actors are out of their positions that we don't really know now.
This is definitely off topic, but I would actually I would enjoy doing those kind of videos too. Batman versus John Wick. Like we actually, speaking of John Wick, Kenny and I actually just watched John Wick 1 and 2 back to back a couple of days ago. And we haven't even seen John Wick 3 yet, which we want to really badly.
Hopefully it's still in theaters.
It's not in theaters, probably. We'll watch it somewhere, but we really got behind on that. So we're going to check that out, and we can definitely do videos about those, because I loved the first two John Wicks. So.
Yeah, then I was reading Godzilla vs. Thor. Yeah, that's definitely one. I mean, that would be a tough one. And obviously is this on the screen? Can you see that? All right. But... yeah, Godzilla versus Thor would be obviously Fat Thor.
Which Thor are we talking about here?
The overpowered Thor, really, I mean, that would be a heck of a matchup with Stormbreaker. I mean, yes, Godzilla. Oh no, it might have paused. All right, we back? All right, we're good. All right, I think it paused there, but then I was trying to respond to some of the comments here, trying to catch up.
Let's give shout outs.
I'm gonna give some shout outs here. So yeah. So, Trey Rex, also forgotten Godzilla 2014, the bridge scene, the military ends up shooting Godzilla in the gills with missiles, which makes him reel back in pain, but of course he shakes it off. Yeah, that's interesting. I never really thought about that. I'll definitely have to watch that again.
Wait. Are you talking about the one? Yeah, no. That scene where the three heads go, that makes sense. One of the heads probably did go to his gills there. I just never really see the gills in the movies.
Yeah. And then...
but obviously they're there.
Yeah.
Different
Trey Rex said he saw those Easter eggs in Pacific Rim Uprising. Yeah, I definitely did not see that at all until I saw some picture on Google. I was literally trying to find pictures for some matchup, and I saw that, and I was like, that's fake. But then I actually looked it up, and it was crazy.
Let me give some shout outs
Yeah,
here.
you can give some shout outs.
So, just to do a little rundown here for the people. Hey, thanks again for coming in here, guys. It was, this is our first time setting the stream up like this in advance like this. We'll do a lot more of these for sure. Let us know what matchups you want to see. I know you guys have been listening off matchups you want to see us talking about.
I have a bunch of them written down. I got.
Yeah, we have a ton more in the pipeline. But no, so Janet Cambu, thank you for coming in.
Yep.
Trey Rex or T Ray Rex, thanks for coming in.
And sorry for butchering names.
Hopefully we're not messing this up too much. XSG Adrian RAS, thanks for coming in. Godzilla and Dinosaurs TV. Really appreciate you coming in for the stream.
Yep, thanks for tuning in.
Let's see, we got. I know King of Random was in here.
Yeah,
thanks for coming back, man.
Check you out, shout now.
Where
are you at right now? All right.
I've already said everyone except. Oh yeah, UK Reactions. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah. Thanks for sure.
You were there for the last one too.
Yeah.
Darth Tank.
Darth Tank. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey guys, check out all these channels that are in here.
And Read Comics. Saw you comment. Thanks for Read Comics is a good loyal subscriber. You've known him forever.
There was Titan of Serpents. I saw him in there.
Titan of Serpents. Sorry, we might be repeating some or forgetting some. Sorry, I don't know.
Hey, you know what? I watch live streams all the time, and I always like having the shout outs. And I mean,
I just want to make sure I'm not.
I always want to make sure we hit all the channels, get their names set out there. There was one more.
Yeah, definitely.
Read Comics.
Yeah, Read Comics. Godzilla Dinosaurs. Darth Tank.
Jurassic Zilla.
Yeah, thanks for
Grant. One more. Grant Lankin. So, okay.
Wait, you get him? Okay, I think that's it.
Oh yeah,
Jurassic Zilla.
Hey, just let us know all the matches you want to see, guys. We're gonna do a lot of these. We might get into a system where we do it like every other day, maybe not every other day, but like more matchups, like not just one per week. So
which obviously I'm still gonna be doing, and I already have a matchup planned for the Monday. I already have that ready to go. But and I did want to point this out there real quick. This is the thing I meant to show. So this right here, I'm gonna try to turn my brightness. This is the crossover people said they already saw, but I'm interested to see if you guys saw this. This is actually a shot. This shows exactly which one it is, but you see it doesn't show up well at all. I don't think. Yeah, but basically you can pause it. It's right after I think it's after Obsidian Fury is destroyed in that Arctic battle, and you actually see the screen. They're trying to figure out where Obsidian Fury is from, and you see all these different kaiju heads. Like you see here, we got the Gigan, the Mudos, a lot of these I don't even know the names of. You actually see a Cloverfield one, which is crazy. Can you believe they did this? This is Cloverfield head.
No,
which I haven't even seen that movie,
but so you can show them what it is.
Yeah, I think really, I'm sure someone covered this, and I know someone already said that they saw this and caught this, but I think it's crazy that they actually did that. And I'm waiting for that crossover, because obviously I love Pacific Rim. I love the MonsterVerse just as much, but I really want to see, obviously the MonsterVerse looks a little more brighter of future than Pacific Rim, because we've only had two, but it's just, there's more MonsterVerse movies playing right now.
Yeah, obviously that's gonna hopefully we're getting that trailer for Godzilla vs Kong soon. We might do a video just on what we expect to see in the trailer, or what our expectations are, what we want to see in it. Like we could do a video on that too, or live stream just talking about like what we want to see in it, what we don't want to see in it.
Yeah.
Like what shots. So I think we covered everyone in there.
Yeah, let me just catch the last thing of the Godzilla. Let's see. Godzilla vs. Thor definitely be tough. Rodan vs. Kong. Thanos should have gone for the. Definitely do more live streams. Live streams the best. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for all the comments. Definitely thanks for.
Yeah, guys. Thank you so much, guys.
Do you have any Godzilla DVDs? Honestly, the only Godzilla DVDs we have is literally just 2014, and then we're about to buy.
We have Godzilla 2014, and then I'm obviously gonna be buying Godzilla King of Monsters when that comes out.
Maybe
I think it comes out, guys, August 27th on Blu-ray. The digital probably comes out soon, but thanks for coming in, guys. Really appreciate it. Everyone have a good night. We will be doing these a lot more. So I hope you guys can come back and enjoy it, and come back and watch the videos.
Definitely thanks for the audience that was able to watch this. It's really, really cool. I mean, I really do like these live streams.
And
I like being able to talk to fans live.
Yeah, definitely. I really enjoy seeing other people and just talking to all you guys. Let us know if you have any ideas of what we can do to make this better. Like, do you want if we had like a dry erase board or something to like write out the points? I think it's
Well, we
better
definitely
to,
need to get more monster verse decor. Obviously, it's all
but
MCU stuff here.
in my room has like the posters of like King Kong, like Kong Skull Island stuff like that. We have a Godzilla poster, but I think if we had our points written out, that'd be better than just us like rambling on our points.
Yeah.
I'm not the best at articulating what I want to say. But if we had it written out, I could point to like this, and it's easier for you guys to see what we're actually talking about, and we're not just rambling. But it is just kind of just having conversation about this stuff.
Yeah.
But,
and I'm still gonna have the regular videos. I already said I have a video coming out Monday. You can expect normal video with the intro and stuff. Because I do wish I could add in the intro to these videos. Obviously, I can't, not with at least the technology I have right now. But yeah, we are running at right around 30 minutes, and that's what I was kind of aiming for, 20, 30 minutes. So
yeah, hey, Darth Tank, appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys. Once again, guys, have a good night. And hope to see you guys in a future live stream. And we will talk to you guys later and see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Yeah, see you guys.
See ya.
And
It's
now the true test is trying to turn this off. That's about the hardest part. And I'm going to